Oh, campaign, ebeye de papa.
We are the new, we are the new, patriotic party. We are the new, we are the new, patriotic party. The elephant is the symbol. We shall win to save Ghana.
Dear we are, it is all over. Who are those MPs in the name? Yet sister declare, Ama Dr. Bawumia. Who are the 50 MPs? Now, some more camp.
About you, I try to make things and say, you have to make this correction.
Meeting
when you want dear. Woman no more to you. You think I do mean other support to know. Me what make my county move 7. Opa, you're 2 about woman could you know 2 about not 7 yeah. Me resign.
Yahweh Kufuor performance the first time, second time, and then you didn't call the third time. And it's also a big performance. Now to be lose over 2 million. Now I saw Bekatira say, Movani Panenko.
Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. We are going straight to national politics. If this is your first time here, my name is Alexander. You can just call me SRC and you are welcome. Please do well to subscribe to this channel. Now, currently in Ghana, from a reportage from GH1, the General Secretary for the New Patriotic Party, Justin Frimpong Kudia, has declared that the presidential primaries for the NPP will be held on the 31st of January 2026. And of course, we know the 2 leading contenders, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Kennedy Agyapong. But the interesting thing trending now is a set problem. Now, from the camp of Bawumia, they say they have 60 NPP MPs who are in support of him. And also in another reportage from the camp of Kennedy Agyapong, they say they have 50 NPP MPs who are in support of him. And Ghanaians are saying that there are about 88 MPs for the NPP in parliament. And so if you have 50 here and you have 60 here, and the summation is supposed to be equivalent to 88, then X, let's find X, bro. What is happening? But in this video, I have actually thematized it as the Flagbearship Trigonometrics. Just recently, there's another reportage, right? That is also saying that now they have 65 NPP MPs who are in support of Bawumia. And so now we have 3 numbers. We have 60, we have 65, and we have 50. This is the trigonometrics, and we are going to evaluate this. Guys, once again, you are welcome to SRC. So yes, with all the heat gearing up towards the presidential primaries next year, now it was shocking to see the former education minister, Honorable Dr. Yao Osei Educhum, declaring his stance to also contest for the presidential primaries. Yes, this was shocking. With Patrick Bawumia also releasing a cryptic message, which, you know, we don't know whether he's trying to tell us he's also joining the race or not. But then this was what he released on X. The new patriotic party needs a strong party, well organized and disciplined, to produce a president, not just a flag bearer. And we don't know whether this is a cryptic message, which is basically to to make the grounds fertile for him to come up wholeheartedly to say that, okay, I'm going for the presidential primaries. But then we know the 2 top contenders, Kennedy Agyapong and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I mean, the last time they met, we saw what happened. It was crazy. So in a reportage from Joy News, they say over 60 MPs stormed Bawumia's office to support his bid for 2028 election. And there were videos. Let's watch the video.
We are the new, we are the new, patriotic party. We are the new, we are the new, patriotic party. The elephant is the symbol. We shall win to save Ghana. The elephant is the symbol. We shall win to save Ghana.
So yes, when this video came out circulating, now people started wondering, I mean, if out of 88, you have 60 supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, then it looks like Kennedy's relevance is not needed. And then out of nowhere, we saw another one, another publication out there, another article out there from Asasi Radio, And then this one says approximately 50 certain NPP MPs are in support of Kennedy Agyapong. Now, that was the political backlash that came in. And this came in from an angle of 35 degrees. You know, I'm just looking at this from a different perspective. So this one also came in. And now people started doing the calculations. They were like, hey, this one says 60, this one says 50, but the MPs are 88. What is happening? So now to put matters on a different pedestal, there was another reportage that came out, and this one came out from Stecker. If you don't know Stecker, Stecker is known as Stephen Amwa, who is the MP for Nshayeso. Now he said God has already chosen Kennedy Agyapong as NPP's next flag bearer. He has won the primaries. Bro, if you don't know Stecker, this is Stecker. So he's a strong moral guy, you know, he loves moral a lot. So when he brought this out, you know, some members of the NPP and other Ghanaians were like, oh, look at this man. He's sleeping. It's Bawumia who is winning. This guy, he's sleeping. He's just saying anything he wants. And then there was, you know, a radio interview where Stephen actually re-emphasized on whatever he was saying. And so from that perspective, you could see that this is a man who is serious about what he's saying. Now let's listen to that conversation in case you are not privy to that.
Dear we are, it is all over. Who are those MPs in the name? Yet is a sister declare ama Dr. Bawumia. Who are the 50 MPs are? Now some more campono.
About you, I try to make things and say, you have to make this correction.
Meet you.
When you want here. Woman no more to you. You think I do mean and support no. Me what make my county move 7. Opa, ya 2 about woman ko ko 2 about not 7 na me resign.
Why?
Oh, there be ethically yes sir. Obi I mature to be a BBC because obi vote any secret. Obi I mature to be a unko bo obi din say asimesi. Yenya politics because it in constitution you know call for confidentiality when it comes to voting. What you say? Just any panape. So bit my idea on discretion on the right. But what I'm trying to say is that one kasa mpacho so kwa sorry and I concrete mo na kan Bible ni Quran ni nyina Nyankopon asem. Eni pana na hu video no mo to nyum ni nyina. E show kan number ne hwe say ni 60.
As you can hear from Stecker, I mean, he has said so many important stuff, and the fact that he's saying that, of course, Dr. Bawumia was once the former vice president, so if he invites you to his place out of respect, you definitely go there, but it doesn't necessarily mean, I mean, you are going to vote for him. So yes, I mean, clearly, what I like about him is the fact that he has clearly shown the side he is on, which is very important for politicians, because once you let them know the side you are, everybody knows how to play their politics. So yes, clearly Stephen has shown that yes, he's on the camp of Kennedy Agyapong, and I mean he's going all out for him. Now also later in the night there was a reportage from Joy News where we could see a video of the Mampong MP who has stated emphatically that in fact the number of MPs that support Dr. Bawumia is not 60, they are 65. And this now brought the number to 65. And so initially we had 60, now 65. And Kennedy too at the side, they are saying 50. And in fact, it looks like the Mampong MP was the one in charge of organizing all these MPs to meet Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Let's watch this video.
The number as at today that we have on our books as to those who have declared support, and I'm choosing my words carefully so that I'm not misquoted. Those who have declared support and on our books or have put their names down as having convincingly convinced themselves that they are supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is about 65.
So yes, as he's saying, those that have declared their supports and have left their names in their book is 65. Charlie, this we had. But of course, after the meeting with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia with the 60 MPs, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia spoke with the media, and this was what he had to say.
This morning, I've had a visit from our members of parliament. I think that it was a very happy visit. It was a courtesy call, and it's a call to declare support for me. And I am so happy in terms of the group that have declared support for me from Parliament. Now amounts to just over 60 members of Parliament. And you know we have 88 members of Parliament. And so that tells you that a very significant number of members of Parliament have declared their support for me. I just want to use this opportunity to thank all of them. The leader of the group here is Amprachum, who coordinated this, the MP for Mampong. And I believe that this is going to be very, very important because the members of Parliament, as you know, control the constituencies to a large extent. And I'm very, very happy for exactly what they have done today. It's a strong show of support, and I thank them and I thank God for this strong show of support.
But of course, with Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia knowing very well that he's having enough of the MPs, or he's having a lot of the MPs on his side, Kennedy has to also play his politics from a different angle, a tighter angle, an angle where he has to explain to the people why he deserves to be the presidential leader. And there was a video that actually came out. And in fact, with this video, all that Kennedy said were facts on the ground. And he spoke about the reason why, for him, he believes that precedence should be based on certain factors. The fact that, we say that President Akufo-Addo came, he lost, he came again, he lost, he came, he won. Doesn't necessarily mean we can allow anybody to also come and lose and come again. Because based on precedence, those that lost and came back lost with just very small margin. And basically, they had come back because of good performance. But from his angle, looking at the votes that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia had lost, over 2 million votes, was an abysmal performance. And that does not warrant a comeback. And so he played the politics very hard from that angle. Let's watch this video.
Yahweh Akufo-Addo performance the first time, second time, and he didn't call the third time. And it's also a big performance. Now to me lose over 2 million. Now I saw the country say, "Mufani Panenko." Na mayedi, but emre ni do one nokura de yabeka momate. Nokura no de yabeka momate. Se mu pepawa Ghana fo say mo de Agyapong ba yabeto amamo. Mo sa kwakwam fie 9 fie nwotwe biem. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Mama yentie nia efomfo ka. Campaign ebeye de papa.
So there you go. That is the stance from Kennedy Agyapong. That is the stance, and yes, he has more work to do and he's still doing his works. But then there was one big question: why is the NPP in a hurry? So yes, Nana B was on UTV, and this was what he had to say.
Fashion is a new woman. Oh, there be any room, but dealing with it no. And I make us say, we have to deal with it. Look, so be was a Yatu Yabewi, we a presidential candidate. You didn't come we say pair. You be saying Yana say party ni she you say you're a presidential candidate. Okay. It is obi could dia term na we ntimi nya adwuma na we ntimi na betimi aye na we na ese no asem ni hono biom. I'm telling you that is me with the mania to form problems that yenya wo party mu nya dodo na yewe.
So basically, as we heard from Nana B, he believes that to solve all these party conflicts or these brouhaha that happens with just some few months to election, it's very important to quickly elect your presidential candidate for your party. And then on that premise, we know that this is what we are doing towards improving or helping, with whatever antics they want to use to win the election. And so, yes, one of the quickest way to avoid all these party conflicts is by electing your presidential candidate as quick as possible. But talking about presidential candidates, then the NDC would also need a new face for their ticket. And we go back to parliament, and yes, I mean, the minority leader, Alexander Fenyomakin, still doing what he does best, having so many, banters with the majority side of the house. And in this video, he has stated that Asidu Ketia wants to be the presidential candidate for the NDC. Guys, let's watch this.
You suspended the house for 5 minutes. And our colleagues allowed their national chairman to enter the chamber to take pictures and as part of his campaign, courting the support of NDC MPs. The national chairman of the NDC, who has declared his intention to succeed President Mahama, has entered the chamber.
But yes, Kennedy Agyapong has also hosted 268 former MMDCs at his private office in Accra, and as you can see, he's also going on tours. He has been at the Kumasi Technical University, where he had also spoken emphatically on the reason why he should be given the opportunity to lead the new Patriotic Party. So yes, I mean, interesting times ahead, so many things to uncover. And yes, don't forget Brian Agyapong. Yes, Brian Agyapong is also well known in the party for the fact that, I mean, he was part of the sureties for the release of Chairman Wuntumi, the Ashanti Regional Chairman for the NPP. So yes, it's also someone you can't just run off, but definitely we know this contest is between Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and Ken Ohene Agyapong. For all we know, we don't know whether the rest of the aspirants are eyeing a probable vice presidential slot. But once again, the politics is deep and interesting. That will be all for now. If you enjoyed the video, do want to subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more. Till we meet again, it's bye for now.